That they'll say to us, the way that they are, that we get to experience that. That's a gift back to us.
Dad Martin! Plays two characters. I think you know who they are. One is good, one is not so good, but we love them both. Don't wait. Please welcome Mr. Role in 1982. She left, and 13 years later, she came back. And boy, I know you love her. Please welcome the beautiful Marcy Walker. How many husbands are here? How many husbands are here? All right, get lost.
We have one husband. I see one husband out there in a green shirt. You poor schmuck.
Exactly. Okay. Now, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to let you ask the questions. You raise your hand, and my handlers, there's Sean, there's Matt, and where's Debbie? Debbie, where are you? Oh, there's Debbie up there. They have those funny little hands on. So they'll come to you and you will get your question answered. But I'm going to start it. Is that okay with everybody? Okay. Let me start this. Since I know them all so well, I want to know, for all of them, how you all, no, I'm not even going to talk about the drinking. No. I want to know how you all started. I mean, that first job, how it all happened. Were you any good, or
I
were you just
drinking.
dreadful? Yes, I heard that about you.
That's a true story. When I had my audition for TAD, I had gotten the wrong date from my manager, and I'd gone out with a college friend the night before, and I was unbelievably hungover. And she called me in the morning and said, "You have to get to ABC by 2 o'clock." And I was so hungover that I bought myself some Alka-Seltzer across the street at the apothecary, but I was too nervous to ask anybody where the water fountain was, so I chewed it whole.
To know you is to know you would do
I
that.
decided that I was just to get through the audition without throwing up was my goal. And they thought I was really cool. They thought I was James Dean.
I gotta try that my next audition, Mike.
All right, Cameron. Tell me. Yeah, go ahead. I'll pick you.
I slept with a casting director.
And does every time when he wants a job. Yes, indeed.
Totally not true. I just wanted to. Take out my shirt. My story's not nearly as exciting. I don't know. I was visiting friends
It's
in New
okay,
York.
my chest isn't nearly that exciting. I have bumps just on the side.
Screen test. So I auditioned. I actually didn't even audition. I went and met the casting director, Judy Wilson, and we had a general meeting. And then I guess they were looking for somebody in my category, and they offered me a screen test. At the screen test, I had to take my shirt off in the screen test. I was like, wait a minute, now is this like setting the tone for something? What's that show you?
Marcy.
Marcy what? Blaming me.
Marcy, take your shirt off.
But none of you want to see that.
Let's give our husband out there something to look at, shall we?
Yeah.
Marcy,
I
take your
think
shirt
all
off.
the women on this stage should just lift up their tops. Maybe we could all do it. Like have a sort of a All right, Marcy, how did you start? How did you get the
Now, how
job?
did I start on
On
my
all my
children?
children. Yeah, do
It
that.
was, again, it was just an audition. I had moved to New York when I was 17.
Right, you were
And
young.
I was a baby. And I auditioned actually for another role that didn't work out. I didn't get it. They called me back for this role. And actually, does anybody remember that Liza had a friend named Amanda?
Yeah.
So we actually auditioned around the same time, and because they were bringing on the characters of Liza, and it was Jessie and Jenny and Greg, and we were all running, and they cast me. It was just, I was so excited because I was just about ready to turn 18, and I was living on no money. You know, like I was actually talking about this morning, where you have like $3 and you're going, do I want to go to the movies or do I want to eat? You know, and it was just the best day.
And Marcy, if you remember, won an Emmy when she was on Opal. And she was very young, so it was good from the get-go.
You're gracious.
All right, David.
David really did sleep with the casting director.
Are we talking about when we started in the business or when we started on the show?
Whatever.
Started
On the show.
On the show. On the show. Well,
Yeah.
it was interesting because I had an audition like everybody does for the show. I'd done a lot of stuff, but Jackie Babin was our producer. Jackie Babin was a formidable human being. You didn't want to get on her bad side. I came in and I was supposed to have a brief audition with Ms. Lucci, I think was her name.
What? It sounds familiar, doesn't it?
And Ms. Lucci was not there. She was ill. I thought, yeah, right. So Julia Parr took over, spent 5 minutes with the script, learning it. They crammed the script, and did the audition with me. She did it very well. Susan was really sick that day, by the way. After I finished, Jackie Babin came, and Jackie Babin was, as I say, big, strong, very outspoken lady. She came marching right toward me, striding, large, elephantine stride. She walked right by me, as if I didn't exist, and told Julia Barr that she was wonderful in the audition, thank you very much, and turned around and left. But I got the
You got
job.
the job anyway. That's very funny. Jill? How did you get the part of Opal? Now, you were not the first Opal.
I was not the first Opal, and unlike all the rest of you, I did not audition. I had been doing a role on One Life to Live as Ursula, the psychotic bomb builder. I still am in Landview in the home for the criminally insane, and I never give up hope. Well, if you are, could you please get me out of there?
Honey, I'm not very good. Really, trust me, I'm not a good therapist.
Well, after I finished that storyline, the producer, Paul Roush, said, go out to California, you should go out there, and he set me up with some appointments and things. And I was here about a week. I had sublet my apartment in New York, I sold my car, I got here, I got an apartment, I bought a car, and as soon as the paperwork was done in the car, I got the call that said, would you like to come and play Opal? And I said, you know, I'm gonna have to think about it, I don't think so.
Did you say that? And then you came to your senses.
Well, a friend of mine said, gee, Jill, now just think about this a second. Yes, you just get to LA and you want to kind of give it a try and everything, but you're in LA, you have no job, you have no agent.
Uh-oh.
And in New York, there is a job and there is an agent. And you know, it's just a little 2-year prison term. What could be so bad? And,
How long have you
that
been
was 13 years ago.
Okay.
I think Jill deserves a hand because people felt that after Dorothy Lyman, this is one role that nobody could replace, and I think to date, everybody, she's a distant memory.
Really has. And where do you get those looks? Whoa. Okay, it's your turn. Okay, you got your questions? Where are my handlers? Matt?
Yes, this is
Okay.
Deanna and Barbara from
Hi.
Fallon. Deanna has a quick comment, and Barbara has a question.
Mother and daughter team. Cameron, I just wanted to tell you thank you so much last night for taking a picture with us.
Oh.
Kind of on the run.
I thought you were going to say something else. I got a friend there. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you were very sweet. And you're also awesome, and you're also wonderful. And also 32 years, and I was pregnant 5 months with this one. I'm thinking it's your
5 months only?
Well, no, I was 5 months pregnant when I started watching.
I was like, wow.
2 years ago.
Moment, yeah.
2 years ago. But I just want to ask a question to Marcy Walker. Maybe all of you can. Marcy, I love you. Anyway, you're so awesome, and all of you are. And what is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you and all my children?
Oh.
And if any of the others want to answer, that's fine.
Well, Michael has a million of them.
Michael, do you remember the thing with the onion ring? Do you remember the onion ring?
Come on, Michael, you remember. You must.
Oh, embarrassing moments. Oh, no.
Tell me the thing with the onion ring.
No, you were doing
The
the
lip
scene with the
onion
onion ring. With the
Am I trying to get the lip onion ring?
Michael, honestly, you have the best, most embarrassing moments, don't you think? You have
No, we're not going to talk about it here.
Of course you are.
Oh, gosh.
I can't, I
Do you
mean,
have any of you? I once wet my pants so badly they had to bring the blow dryer out. See, I'm willing to say it.
That's a tough one to follow up.
Well, you know, and then wardrobe
That's
got
right
me
there
a
at the top,
package of
hon.
Pampers. Said, wear these. And I wasn't nearly as old then. So.
Mine has something to do with a flesh-colored Speedo in a love scene. Quite seriously, it's
You
very
don't
awkward.
happen to have it on now, do you?
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Do you wear anything to sleep in?
Do I wear anything to sleep in?
Yeah, or you just do it?
No, I sleep in the nude.
Laundry.
Hello? I mean,
You sleep.
I mean, doesn't
you
everybody-
sleep.
no, I would
Then you want to know that?
happy way.
Sit down. I don't trust you. All right, next question.
Oh, man.
We're moving on. Sean.
Kids, are there any kids out there? I don't know.
This is Kim from Arnott.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, I just want to say congratulations to all of you as a team for your nomination, and congratulations to you, Cameron, for your...
Thank you very much.
Now, at the Emmys, are you going to take off your shirt? I just want to know. To the podium with nothing but a bow tie on. Like a Chippendale dancer.
Maybe cufflinks. You know, like cuffs?
The little cuffs.
I actually make those. I'll get them for you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, who's my next? Debbie.
Hi, we have Juanita from Laverne.
Hi, Juanita.
Hi. Dad, I have a question for you. Since Dixie's out of town, how do you feel about sassy brunettes?
Sassy brunettes, blondes, or redheads, just fine with me. I don't know if you noticed, but you know, Tad and Dixie were having a lot of problems lately, so my bedroom action has fallen off a lot. Matter of fact, I can safely say I've been neutered over the last week. No, it's absolutely true. I'm not saying this for sympathy, but let's face it. When I started on the show 20 years ago, I slept with everything that moved. If it was conscious, I was in bed with it at least once.
Not Phoebe.
And then, yeah, well.
Let's be honest.
Okay, well, there was that one time. Well, we were drunk, we don't talk about it. But ever since I fell in love with Dixie, forget it, you know?
Right.
I just keep thinking who I'd be with, but I'm praying she'll come back. I think she'll come back. There's a lot of stories like that.
I just realized that Ryan's been romantic with both women on this stage, on the show this year. All three women on the stage this year.
All right, who's next?
Yes, here we have Lahiva from Phoenix.
Hi. Hi.
Thanks so much.
I'm with these ladies over here. You guys are all so friendly. I know Linda yesterday stopped and took a photo with us, and David as well. And you've got people pushing you on, but it was really nice of you to stop. I'm all for Cameron. He's gorgeous, but I think that Michael and David should take their shirts off.
I don't know if you will.
Hey, wait a minute.
Security.
There's a small child over here. Let's not frighten them.
Like I said, my lumps are in just different places.
You notice David's not saying a word. David is
Now wait a minute, I gotta say,
looking at the
I had the
water.
honor of seeing David in his underwear. Yesterday morning, this is like, I was wearing a suit, I figured this would be a good time to wear cologne, right? It's 8 o'clock in the morning, I figure everybody's up, it's the earliest call. I go and I knock on his door, there's this like scuffling around, and this little white hair comes out the side. And he opens the door and he's standing there in nothing but his Calvins. And I was moved. Sucker looks really
I
good.
kicked his butt out, actually.
I just want to know, I know you all dress kind of similar to your character. Opal, what about you? Are you that crazy?
Well, today actually, I'm wearing a dress that I wore to Ted and Dixie's third wedding.
So you are pretty similar.
No, just today. This was an off day. Thank you. I've always felt a little bit, delighted by the creativity of the costume designers when it came to my character. But it does have a downside. Whereas everyone else can borrow their costumes to go out on the street, I was always left to my own devices.
There isn't enough luggage for you to bring clothes
To carry the jewelry alone.
Exactly. All right, who's next? All right, Sean.
Here, Linda, and this is Kylie.
Hi,
And
Kylie.
she actually has a comment for Cameron.
She's too young.
She's
five.
Sweetheart.
She's 5. You got to give her a hug.
Yeah.
She's very sweet.
Princess. My new princess.
She looks like she could be Colby's sister.
Okay. Who's next? Where are you guys? Debbie.
I've got Julie from Huntington Beach.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, I just like to know what you guys do in your downtime if you hang out with anybody on the set. And Cameron, if you did want to take your shirt off, I know it makes everybody's day. And I've heard you've done it before.
Those two questions related somehow? That's a very bizarre non sequitur in the middle
What
of
do
that
you do in
question.
your downtime and could you take your shirt off?
It helps they work for her. All right, what do you do on your downtime, you guys? What do you do on the set? How do you fill the day? You hang out? Do you have lunch together?
There's not a lot of hanging out. I don't find anyway. No, you sort of come in and have your hair and makeup done and hope you learn your lines and maybe get something to eat before you run up on set. It's
Do you guys see each other outside of the studio? Do you
mostly at
socialize at
events
all?
like this. That's why last night was nice. We had a chance to just sort of sit around and have dinner together last night, and
yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I hang out with Leo, Josh, who plays Leo. He says hello. But we play golf together all the time. Stuff like that. Go out, shirtless.
He had another event actually for ABC, and he really did want everyone to know that he's missing you this weekend, and he's sorry he's not here. And your love affair for him is very, very on target. He's a great kid. He's a great kid. So
I want to say that to answer your question, the most time we spend together happily is when, well, semi-happily, is when we do parties or weddings or funerals, and you'll see the whole cast. Those days are very, very slow, and that's probably where we see the most of each other. And that's actually the best show in town, because when the tape's not rolling, we're cutting each other up. So that's fun.
Okay, Matt, do you have a question?
Way back here in the rim of the amphitheater, this is Debbie from Lake Elsinore.
Hi, Debbie.
This is my question for Cameron. I wanted to find out if he'll ride on the California Screaming with me today.
Bring it on! What is that?
Thank you.
Cool! I don't think I have any breaks though today. Maybe later.
Later, maybe.
Be fun.
Okay?
Okay, I'm serious.
Okay. And, you know, he is serious. Okay, where are you?
Right here.
Oh, John.
This is Shelly, and she's from Chicago.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, everybody. I've been watching all my children since day one. And so has my daughter, who just said her earliest remembrance was when she was 3 with Jenny and Ted and the whole bunch. But she just graduated from USC, and I'm out here, and I wanted to get a hug from Cameron, but if you could just congratulate her, because they don't want any hugs or something.
Well,
right.
Or find her later and hug her.
Okay, absolutely. Congratulations. I think it's great. I think we all probably would say the same thing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Good
What
for
did you graduate? What is he going to go into? What did you study in school?
Like health, Planned Parenthood
Good for
stuff.
you. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Okay, who's next? Okay, Debbie.
I have Monique and Gina from Whittier.
Monique and Gina.
Are
Hi.
you guys going to be returning to the West Coast for another Super Soap weekend?
There will probably be another Super Soap weekend next year here, no? We don't know, but we think so. You know what happens? This is what happens. Who's next?
Yes, over here we have time for one last question. This is Dalen from San Diego.
Dalen?
I was just wondering, Cameron, if you were enjoying the chemistry with Kendall as much as the audience is.
Are you guys enjoying the Royal? That's great. That's great.
I'm sorry, I always hate this part. We have to say goodbye. I know. I have another show coming at 1. Please stay seated and take a look at what you're going to see next week on All My Children.
Next week on All My Children.
We're in the right room for it, so go ahead and tag you.
I thought I could fit in, but I can't.
What are you wearing under that?
Not a stitch.
You're not visiting my wife. Not now, not ever.
You know what this means, you come here. It means that you care about me.
Who would have thought my little sister would ever come in handy?
I'm gonna have you dancing in no time. Who's there?
Julia, this is all right. We're losing her.
Give a big hand to your star. Marcy Walker and Cameron. Goodbye. Thank you for coming, you guys, and thanks for watching ABC Daytime. Have a wonderful day today, and come back again at 1 o'clock, okay?
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye. It's been nice getting to know you.
Reminds me of a song.
Oh, no, please.
What?
No, I know what song you're
come
gonna
on.
sing. No, you're not allowed to sing that song. I'll have to hurt you.
You are
I'll have
hurting me.
to hurt you. And it'll be with me buzzing in my head for the rest of the evening.
Okay. Well, there's another song. She's having my baby. That's perfect.
No,
Right.
please.